Year is 2125, and a catastrophic asteroid is hurling towards Earth. Scientists develop a plan involving two spacecraft, Defender 1 and Defender 2, to carry explosives and divert the asteroid's trajectory. The spacecraft can carry two types of explosive charges. Type A charges produce 50 units of thrust each. Type B charges produce 30 units of thrust each. To successfully deflect the asteroid, a total of 4,000 units of thrust must be delivered. The combined capacity of both spacecraft is 140 charges, meaning the total number of charges across both spacecraft can then exceed this limit. How many Type A charges and Type B charges must the spacecraft carry in total to achieve exactly 4,000 units of thrust while staying within their combined capacity? So we decided that X will be the total number of Type A charges across both spacecraft, and Y to be the total number of Type B charges across both spacecraft. And as you can see, we chose the two equations: 50x plus 30y equals to 4,000, and x plus y equals to 140. And these equations are the systems of equations, as both equations contain the same two variables.
So the first method to solve this problem is elimination. So in this scenario, we'll want to eliminate one of the variables. In this case, we'll eliminate x. To do that, we need to make this into a 0. So as we see here, we multiplied negative 50 distributed negative 50 to all the terms in the second equation. So we got negative 50x minus 50y equals negative 7,000. Now we'll want to subtract this equation from this equation, which will give us negative 20y equals negative 3,000. And if we isolate y by dividing both sides by negative 20, we'll get y equals 150. Now, since we got the y value, let's find what the x value is. In the second equation, if we insert y if we isolate x, we get x equals 140 minus y. And if we insert 150 into y, we get x equals 140 minus 150. And therefore, x value is equal to negative 10. Now, to double check, let's insert these into the variables in equation 1. So we get 50 times negative 10 plus 30 times 150 equals 4,000. That will give us negative 500 plus 4,500, which is equal to 4,500 minus 500, which is equal to 4,000, making the solution true. So yeah, that's the elimination method.
Another method that we can use is substitution. So yet again, the two equations 50x plus 30y equals to 4,000 and x plus y equals to 140 is here. And we can turn this x plus y equals to 140 into y equals 140 minus x, and we can substitute y into the y in this equation, 50x plus 30y equals to 4,000. And if we do that, we will get 50x plus 4,200 minus 30x equals to 4,000. And once we solve this equation, we get 20x equals to minus 200, and thus resulting into x is minus 10. And then once we substitute x into x plus y equals to 140, we get y equals 140 plus 10, and therefore y is 150. Now, by checking our answers by substituting x and y equals to in this equation, then we can get 150 minus 10 equals to 140, and 140 equals to 140, which means x and y are correct.